What are your future plans with it?
This car?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have one point I want to LS swap it, cut the tunnel out in it, make a rear wheel drive out of it. Um, I still want to do an SR20 swap with a turbo out of it, but I've wrecked it in the front so many times that, like I told you the other day, I've been thinking about scrapping it and turning it into a trailer to tow it with another one that I built, but I don't know. I want to make it fast, but I know I'll get in trouble making it fast because I kid you not, I'm in the highway sometimes and I'm just stomping,
Hammer down.
hammer it down. I'm like, come on, let's go. You got to. And then if I get behind someone, they have a draft going over me, the car starts taking off. But as soon as it hits wind, it's done, man. It's done. But
you're not tailgating, you're drafting, huh?
Yeah, man. Like I changed up the roof rack because I had the eBay roof rack stuff on there. And when I had my Mustang, I bought Yakima stuff cheap because on Facebook you can find stuff for cheap. So I decided to transfer it over to the Sentra to have something nice on it.
Yeah.
And I was planning to put more LED bars on it, like how I had before, because I used to have 4 LED bars on the roof rack, and then the one in the front of the bumper, and then the one in the back when I reverse. I did start to get more parts for it because I was going to do interior and stuff. I still need to weld up the trunk because if I open the trunk up and I remove the sheet metal, there's just a big hole there because my exhaust exit the way it is.
Now, you mentioned the interior before. Have you done anything with the interior this last 7-8 years you've had it?
So on the interior, it's all original. Aside from the 200SX bucket seats, which is the front wheel drive version of this car. It's just a 2-door. Those seats have more side bolstering on it. I have that. There's signatures all over the car because if I was stuck on the side of the road or if someone gave me a part or gave me a deal or they even helped out with the car with an idea, they signed the car on the inside.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you looked at the inside,
that's very cool.
I think you signed it.
I did sign it. I think Hot Import Nights or something. Yep.
Yeah, you signed it. Your signature's somewhere in there.
Yep.
And I've been wanting to redo it, and I have new interior for it, but I just don't know if I'm going to.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much work the car needs. Like, me not knowing how to wide body a car or put fender flares on, I cut out the fender flare or the fenders on the car. And then it's a 4-door, so I'm kind of limited on how much I can cut and go lower. Again, I learned with this car.
Right.
But I do want to, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Yeah.
I want to make it fast. I want to make it cool, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, it's already cool.
Yeah.
You made it cool.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely made it cool. Because
I want to
do
like a bomber style interior.
Yeah.
But that's talking $3-5 grand maybe.
Yeah.
And then
it definitely grabs people's attention.
Yeah. I've thought about bagging it, but that's another $3,000-$4,000 into it. And I don't think it's worth it if I do that. I don't know. Taking off the side skirts, put in a different motor. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've kind of ran out of ideas. That's why I stopped doing anything to it. It's kind of become its own character. Like, whenever I first started on the car, it was just a joke. Like, put this wing on it. Like, the first thing that was done to it was that wing. And a coworker of mine's like, here's all these license plates. He said, you want a wing? Let's go. And he started drilling holes in it with self-tappers, bent it up like the duckbill wings. And I just supported it with wrapping more license plates behind it. And it just went on from there. I was like, fuck it, let's do this, let's do that. And it just became a joke. Yeah. And the reason I got suspension on it is because the stock one was wore out. That's probably my first major mod was the suspension. Yeah. Put coilovers on it and dropped it like a couple inches. And then started dabbling into the headlight stuff. I built my headlights back then. They look like eyes. Like if I pull up a picture from back then, you could look at the car from the front and it had eyes. Like I painted the center red and everything and had HIDs. And then when I would park the car, the white paint on the inside was glow in the dark. So the eyes would stay on technically at night. Yeah. That's another thing I had back then. Oh, when I started rusting it out, the first version of the hood was the Rising Sun in rust. Yeah, right. With the glow in the dark, clear coated on it, so the Rising Sun would glow in the dark. And then I ended up breaking that. I had the mouth painted on it at one point on both sides, and I just change it up every year because One thing it's nice to know that people copy my car in other parts of the country, but there's already, I think, three cars that look just like mine, same make and model.
Oh, really?
They just duplicate what I do, and that's why I
Wow.
changed it up. And I just like always people tell me like, oh, I've seen your car over here, seen this and that, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change it up again.